At the time of TJ Holmes' numerous affairs, ABC News had a rampant culture of sex where everyone was sleeping around. Source: Amy Robach and TJ Holmes' office romance was just the beginning of what is supposedly happening behind ABC News walls. Holmes was accused of having at least 3 additional romantic relationships at work, including 2 with less experienced employees. After news of his relationship with Robach broke in late November 2022, GMA sources claim that in the 2010 seconds, partnerships between men and women, particularly those involving seniority differences, were typical at the network. For an expose that was released on February 7, one former employee revealed it was fairly commonplace. It appeared as though everyone was snoozing. It wasn't surprising that workplace tension would develop given that the employees worked long, inconsistent shifts that made it practically impossible for the crew to have a life outside of work. Sasha, the most recent accuser, claimed that there is a rampant culture of sex at ABC News, but Ruth, who left GMA in 2019 but is still an ABC News producer, claimed that show in particular seemed to be run by a bunch of horned-up high school students who learned how to do news in the 80 seconds when people were still doing blow in the bathroom. In the expose, Sasha discussed her personal affair with Holmes and mentioned how she had second thoughts about it after learning about Robach and Holmes' public relationship. Sasha, who was an associate producer at the time and in her mid-20 seconds when their romp started, said she didn't even think about power dynamics at the time because the network's nightly program, on which she and Holmes both worked, was a pretty scandalous place, despite a previous source describing Holmes as being in a position of power over Sasha.